Good morning guys, so today I am doing another declutter. I am really hoping that I can get the house finished by the end of this month. I've only got a few areas left, so today I'm tackling, I've got a Raskog in the back of the living room that used to be part of the desk setup, so it was useful then. And then I've got a cupboard that needs doing. Both of them are kind of full with items that generally we need and use, but they don't really have their own home. So I will show you guys and talk you through them quickly. Okay, so this is the Raskog. Obviously, this is where I keep Elian's nappies for changing. I'm also going to put his wipes in there because at the moment they're in the CD stand here. But then on the top of it, sorry, let me let the dog in. On the top of it, this is kind of like just a pile of randomness. This was always where I kept like my stationery supplies when it was the desk, so I'd keep envelopes in here and I'd keep notepads in here and I'd keep pens in here. But as you can see, there's just a lot of sellotapes for some reason, notepads, cards, like life, some other like birthday cards, postcards, some random book, some envelopes, some random bits of paper, my KonMari checklist, and then down the side packs of tissue, some bubbles from party bags, just random stuff. And then the very bottom, my colouring book and my colouring pens. And then this is the other cupboard. So this cupboard is part of our desk, so it actually has to go down the office. So it can't stay here, but we are going to be getting something new for this space going on here. We just haven't found something the right size yet. But for you guys to see what is in here. So, as you can see, it's just kind of like randomness. The top has some notepads. That's a wedding box to be sent our clients. There's a box of papers at the back that I think are last year's receipts. What else have we got? We've got some padded envelopes, some prints, more padded envelopes, a box with deco tape in it. Then this level, I've got some paper that I actually need because that's for some Easter stuff I'm doing. 2 pots of pens because clearly I need that many pens. That's my Billingham bag that I used to carry my camera in. These are wedding albums for showing clients, and then on the bottom there's another pot of pens by the looks of it back there. Yep, some more pens. Weirdly, there's some random bits of jewellery in here, don't know why, and a pair of glasses. There's some wedding bunting, that's like a kids activity box. That's my crane, which obviously needs a home. That big box back there is all of my my postcards and my letter writing things. And then this is a box of stuff that I've kept with the intention of doing a scrapbook for Elian at some point in time. So the problem with all this stuff is I don't think a lot of it is to go. There'll be some things that can go, hopefully, but a lot of it is just kind of stuff we use but doesn't have its own home. So that's kind of like the 2 areas I'm going to sort today. I'm hoping that I can put most of this stuff and these upstairs in the drawer where I keep all of my wrapping paper and gift bags. There should be enough room to put a lot of like the cards and stuff up there. Obviously the nappies are staying, and I'm going to move the wipes over so they're in the Raskog as well. But I honestly don't know how I'm going to organise that cupboard because, like I said, it has to go. It needs to go down the office. We've had the office for about 5 months and it hasn't gone yet. But if I pull everything out and I can get it down to less stuff, that would be great. What that cupboard will eventually be used for, the new one when we find it, is going to be for messy play and sensory play stuff. Things that I need or want to keep for Elian that needs to be put away, and then I can actually put locks on it so he's not like getting paint out or getting Play-Doh out randomly. So yeah, let's hope we can sort those 2 out. We need something here though, because this is where John charges all his batteries for all the many different bits of equipment that require batteries, and they all require different batteries. So we have a multitude of chargers. This whole box is a box of chargers. So yeah, we need something because we have to have that cupboard top for charging. Other than these two, I'm almost done on doing the rest of the house. I have my sideboard left, which I'm also going to try and tackle today. If I do, it'll be up probably Friday if I can do it. I've got these two shelves up here that need doing. Those shelves are pretty much done, apart from those 4 bits on the end are actually to go in the attic. And then the big job is the toys, most of which are here. There are some upstairs in his room, but my parents are having Elliot one night this week, hopefully. When he is gone, I'm going to get all the toys. Then the only thing left after that is the attic, which I've said I am not doing during this month, but if I can get those last few areas finished by the end of the month, which I know I'm cutting it fine seeing as it's currently the 25th, but fingers crossed I can do it, hopefully. So let's get everything out of these so we can see what we've got, and then I can start sorting it. Okay, so I've unpacked that cupboard and the Raskog, and it is kind of ridiculous how much stuff was in there. So now I'm kind of hoping that we can just reduce this down to a lot less stuff. But as I said, a lot of it is just stuff we use, but there is some piles of papers that can go, some note cards that can go. Stationery can probably be sorted a bit better, but let's see what we can do with all of this, and hopefully I can get it looking tidy in the Raskog with stuff we actually use, and then a lot less to have to put in a cupboard, and hopefully we'll find a cupboard soon that will work for that space. I've gone through most stuff and kind of sorted out what's definitely going, what kind of needs to stay, stuff that John needs to look at. I do still need to go through my pen pots, but I've also come across, this is like an entire box of papers. I'm going to guess that like 90% of it can probably go. But there is like the odd thing, like a bank card, which I clearly have never used. So I need to go through this separately. So I'm going to put this on the table and I'm going to do this afterwards. I'm not going to do this with you guys because it's kind of boring. But let me show you how everything else is kind of looking at the moment. Okay, so that pile there is stuff John has to tell me about because I've no idea if it's needed. The glasses, sunglasses are just to go upstairs. Obviously my Billingham stays and this is our photography stuff, so that stays. This pile is definite to goes. There's like notebooks and cards that were never sent and some broken jewellery and random envelopes and just general rubbish. That is obviously a pile of nappies, that isn't going anywhere. My colouring book and pens, I don't know what I'm doing with, but obviously I'm keeping them. I think they might go upstairs. That is craft stuff that I will be using this week. Those cards are all to go. These are like kids' birthday cards. Those are all to go in the drawer upstairs with the birthday stuff. Those two necklaces can actually go hang up. Right, then this. Excuse me. I'm going to go through my pens and try to only keep one pot of pens. All the rest can go. This is all like swimming badges, my penny passport, that's a sewing kit. It's the only sewing kit I keep now. I've got rid of all the others. Nail file, a tweezers, a pin badge that's for a friend, and some plasters and Vaseline. So it's just stuff. This is a craft box of Elliot's stuff. So it's just like some glitter glues and some snow stuff. It's Christmas stuff. So it'll go in amongst when I've got the cupboard sorted for kids' craft stuff. That's that box I was on about, stuff that's for Elliot's scrapbook eventually, hopefully. So it's like some birthday cards and some Christmas cards and like, yeah, there's a ridiculous pile of sellotape. These are all going up in the birthday drawer upstairs. That pile is John's. And then that's my nice deco tape that I use making stuff for him. Obviously my gimbal doesn't go anywhere. This activity thing, my sister is meant to have taken it off my hands like a year ago and keeps forgetting, so I'm going to drop it off when I drop off some recipe books to her. This is a pile of notepads, but ones that I actually use. I haven't actually used this yet, but I intend to use it. Some sticky notes that I actually use, a notepad. This is like the tear out notepad that we use for like shopping lists usually. This is a to-do list notepad usually. Another one and another one. I don't think I need quite so many. To be honest, I might get rid of this one. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. Oh, and you know what? We'll get rid of this one. Oh, this is the one I always pull out when I need to jot something down quickly to hand over to John for some reason, but I could just use this one because this has got nice tear out pages. As you can see, Elian decided to help me with this week's shopping list. Let's get rid of this as well. Right, that's gone as well. So that's less. These aren't all my notepads. I've got another 2 that I use all the time, which is why they're in my handbag. Right, these are buntings that we used to use for our wedding stuff. So I've got a Mr. and Mrs. like glittery one. This is a Just Married, I think. And then this one says Kutch. So these were used for weddings. I need to see if John still wants them or we get rid of them. That is obviously mailers, which I've got some more of. Oh, John needs to tell me what he's doing with these, because these aren't ours. Those are his grandmother's. Note cards that I use, and then I've managed to pack. This is all of my letter writing stuff, and I've managed to get all my extra cards that I want to keep. I've managed to get them all down here. So that all fits in there fine. Once I can put the lid back on. So yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. So yes, that's the plan. I'm going to sort these and I'm going to sort that box, and then I will show you guys how it's looking when I put it back in the cupboard, hopefully nice and tidily and making it a lot easier to shift when I need to. Okay guys, I went through that massive box of papers. This entire box is rubbish. I think it's going to need to be burnt or shredded though, because most of it is bank statements and very, very old pay slips. The only things I need are this small pile here. A gift voucher for the co-op, which I didn't know I had. The renewal for my driver's license, and then some bank things for a new bank card. Everything else, bin. Okay guys, so this is all sorted now. The middle shelf has got like our nappies, the bottom shelf has got our wipes and Elian's swim nappies. Then in the top, I've got tissues in here because I use a lot of tissues. So I'm always looking for them, so this is going to make far more sense if they're there. And then in here, I've got our notebooks and notepads because we're always looking for them like last minute to write down stuff. And then I've got this small pencil case with pens in. Then in the front is just the tweezers and Elian's nail clippers, and then my little tiny sewing kit. And then this cupboard is all finished. So down the bottom on this side, oh yeah, Opie, thanks for that mate. Dude, out. I've got like packing materials here, so bubble wrap envelopes and big mailers and parcel tape. This is that Christmas craft box for Elian. Then the next shelf has got all photography related stuff on it. So this is our wedding albums, our USB boxes, my crane, the 2 lots of bunting, and then my Billingham back there. And then the top shelf, these are the coloured pens I've managed to get it down to. All of my cards and writing stuff is here. My colouring book and my pens are back there. Then that is the box of like cards that are Elian's, and then this is the only bit of randomness. There's a random catch-all there, so when we do have odds and ends it can be put in there, and then hopefully we can find a home for it or get rid of it. But it's kind of stuff that I can't get rid of. The one thing we have realised that we really need is a first aid box, because we do not own one, which means there's like first aid bits all around the house, which is why there are no plasters in there. So when I do get a first aid box, I will hopefully manage to pop it in this cupboard somewhere. So that's this area all finished, decluttered and sorted. Feels much better, it's all nice and tidy now. If you like this, give me a big thumbs up, hit subscribe and join the Life Sorted community. Leave me a comment, tell me how you thought I did. and how your decluttering is going, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!